Okay, I want to give you some examples of paid advertising so you have something to understand and compare why it works well for certain types of things. So what I did is I've gone to google.com and I ran the keyword weight loss, which is not a keyword you really want to run because it's probably $8 to $10 per click. It's a very broad keyword where you might want to run something like ketosis weight loss or keto weight loss or something more narrow, more specific. But in this particular case, I want to show why some people advertise this stuff. First of all, they do use the Google Shopping, which is sponsored, and there's a bunch of like ads for weight loss chemicals, products, keto products, stuff like that. But what you'll find is there things that people have to continue to use, like this product right here is something where they buy it once, they continue to buy it afterwards. All same thing with all the different supplements that are out there. So if they get it, let's say in this case of Foreskin here, if they get one order for $19 and it costs them, $60 to get that order, they're not necessarily concerned because I can guarantee you the margins on these things are tremendous. Much higher than you could possibly imagine. I've looked at getting into this type of business in the first place, and even though they lose a lot of money on their first order, people typically buy, and they have the actual numbers themselves. The product owners know their numbers. They go, okay, our average client, even if the stuff doesn't work, is going to use it for 90 days. So that's going to be $60 worth of business, and it costs us $40 to get the order. So we had a $20 profit margin, right? Does that make sense? In many cases, maybe their numbers are like, the average guy's going to use it for 60 days, or 6 months. And so at 6 months, it's $120. They spend $40 to get an order. So they're looking at things that have a recurring component to it. Okay. Now we go down to Noom, which is an phone app that actually has weight loss coaching involved in it. You download the app for free, but if you want the coaching, which is what really makes it work, you have to sign up and pay so much per month again. Nutrisystems is a dieting program, food program. I tried it maybe 16 years ago, and it was like eating, styrofoam. It was really not good food, but it does work, and you buy, $300 worth of food per month. And then here's another one. So you can see they're all clinics and diet programs. You won't find in the paid ad section of Google for the keyword weight loss, or really for any major keyword, you won't find like a ClickBank product per se. Because honestly, Google does not like people selling ClickBank products or anything like that. They consider them low quality, and as such, would prefer that people, don't promote them. So they don't let you. Now, about 15 years ago, we used to be able to stick, by the keyword weight loss tips, let's say, and then have a ad like this, or there would be, one over here on the right side of it would be an ads sidebar ad that would say, number one way to proven to lose weight in 30 days and all this stuff. A very persuasive ad, and you'd click on it, go right to a ClickBank product you'd buy. And that was what they call direct linking. Okay, so that is the whole game with Google. Okay, so let's go to Facebook. Okay. Now, Facebook is a little different. They have ads in your newsfeed. So you can go through here, through the newsfeed, and you'll see, here's an ad, ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter is you're looking to hire people. That's a very effective tool. Okay. Again, think about the nature of what Facebook is. It's a social network, right? So, people look for work. They refer people to work. It's not like go buy this weight loss book. As we go through here, we'll look for anything that says sponsored on it, because that's an ad. Sponsored here, 10 years and up, I gave up. This is a make money product. Don't try to sell anything online until you see this one-page website. Learn more. Click here. It's going to go out to Brian Moran's site. Wow, I want to see this. So you can see this guy's probably paying $1 per click or less, and he's using it for lead generation. You can see the ads on the right hand side, same sort of thing. So you do have some BizUp stuff here. You will find very little BizUp on the homepage of, let's say, Google Ads. Okay, here's one there. It's sponsored. Another web tool, and you'll see web apps and all sorts of things. And then, of course, you see I've got like 4,000 friends, most of which I don't know. But, so the thing about Facebook ads is if I went to frequent a restaurant, which I don't eat out that much, but if I did, I would start seeing ads for them and stuff like that. But for most part, it's the things my friends like. And so if I like an ad, if I look at an ad, if I would go back up there and say, yeah, that's cool. I like right here. If I like this ad right here, I really like the analytic account. So I just liked it, right? So now that ad is going to go into my friend stream, so all my friends will see it. So it's partly, since I'm like it, and I'm made up of my community is mostly people that do and like what I have, then they're going to like it too. So does that make sense? So Facebook has got much more of a social apparatus to it because of the sharing of it, and because the types of products that sell well here are usually apps, stuff that is very more or less about life and social directed. Not so much products, but here we go. Well, this is you got to be careful with Facebook because you'll see a lot of stuff like this and you'll think it's an ad. And my problem with Facebook is the traffic quality. If you really target it, can be great, but if you don't target it, it can be crappy. Here you can see someone. It's not sponsored, so they're just posting they're making money with Bitcoin. Well, good for you, Craig. I'm not a very big believer in half that. Most of the BizOp type junks like that are scams. So that's kind of samples of Facebook ads and Google ads. Let's take a look at Bing real quick. I'm going to use the same keyword I used over on Facebook or Google, just so you can see the difference. Now, there are a lot of people that don't like Google. I don't particularly love Google either. And so they use Bing. They have different results. Now, again, they connote the ads with the AD right next to it. So you see weight loss here. It's Nutrisystem, so much per month, hundreds of dollars per month. So they can afford to spend, $5 a click or whatever it costs her. And you see some ads over here. Again, you won't see any weight loss products that are like ebooks and stuff like that. It'd be very, very challenging to direct link, let's say, losing money with this particular ebook. So let's say we went to ClickBank. Oops. And I guess I got to log in now. Okay, we were to go to the health and fitness niche, and when we go there, you can see this create your own healthy body today product for $47. You didn't see that there. These are sold through primarily through other means. They're sold through banner ads, and they're sold through membership sites, and they're sold through mostly email. Now, I know I said there's not very many people with email lists outside of BizOp or internet marketing. There are a lot of people with health BizOp, with health list. I have a health list, for example, and it's a good earner for me. But you can see all the different sub-niches underneath health and fitness, beauty, dental, diet and weight loss, exercise and fitness, general, mental health. And a lot of this stuff is also sold via YouTube videos. YouTube is a very, very effective way to drive traffic to products. So I hope this helped explain the paid traffic stuff a little bit more of a real-world example.